Hello everyone, my name is Dax, and this is Five Nights at Freddy's. Um, Now, I've played this game before, but I haven't really ever done it for a proper YouTube video, so I've been thinking about possibly making this like a series. You have to let me know in the comments what you think, but without further ado, here we go. Yeah, I mean, for a game that came out 10 years ago now, it still looks like it could be a scary game, so... I'm excited to, possibly make it a series. So, um,
Hello?
I
Hello?
have had a look at the
I
lore
wanted to
a bit
report a
about
message
this,
for you to
and
help
about
you
the
get
fact
settled
that,
in on your first night.
kids are in these suits,
I
and
actually worked in that office before you.
for some
I
reason they think
finished
you're
out my last
the
week now, as
person
a
that
matter
killed
of
them.
fact,
So,
so
I
I
guess
know
they
it
must
can
be
be a
pretty
bit
blind then.
overwhelming, but I'm here
Um,
to tell you
but I mean, I
there's
don't blame
nothing
them.
to
They're in
worry
what
about. You'll do fine.
metal
So let's
endoskeletons.
just
So,
focus on
yeah.
getting you through your
But
first week,
um,
okay? Let's see.
I'll just let
First,
you
there's an
listen to this phone
introductory
call, and
greeting from the company that I'm
if you've
supposed
never
to
heard it
read.
before,
It's
it's
kind
pretty
of a legal
important for the
thing.
storyline. So without
Welcome to
further
Freddy
ado,
Fazbear's
I'll just
peaceful
let you listen
place
to it.
for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death has occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached and the carpets have been replaced. Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of '87. Yeah, it's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe. You know. Now concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Um, Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcefully pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth when they pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Yeah, from that phone call, it's pretty easy to sum up what he's talking about. Again, this is apparently a children's facility, so the fact that they've got all this here, with all of the horror, I guess, elements is not what I would class as a children's facility. But then again, I don't know if this is correct or not. Just let me know in the comments if this place is run down or not. Um, could be, just by this the cobwebs and everything like that. I never realized that Chica had a cupcake on Cam 1A. Has that always been there? Finally got some movement. That's what I like to see. If you didn't know, so you obviously have your main three characters up here with Foxy in the Cove. Both Chica and Bonnie will go mainly always to 1B, but Bonnie can go to Camp 5. You got Bonnie there. Then Bonnie will always come down your left side. So then from here he will go to 2A and then either 2B, 3, or at your door. Chica will go from 1B. Chica will go from 1B. Hold on. to cam 7, then probably to cam 6 or to 4A, and then, yep, see, 4A, it's just all over the place at the moment, and then to 4B or at your door. So, yeah, anyway, something else that you should know is that you can see Bonnie's shadow here in the doorway. So it's how you know if he's there or not. Chica will always pop up at this window as well. So yeah, and that also makes it a lot easier to see when she leaves as well. So yeah, right. So now Freddy. Freddy will go from 1A to 1B, then to 7, then to 6, then 4A. I believe then he goes to 4B, and then if he laughs again, because every time he moves he laughs, then he will be inside your office, so when you try to close your door, he will just kill you. So, but he usually does 1 laugh, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if he laughs a 6th time, and your door's not down, then I believe you're dead, correct me if I'm wrong. But that's basically all the animatronics. Then you've got obviously Foxy, but he will just go from there, and then you want to close your door, and then he will just run down here. But every time Foxy does come down that left side, he will drain more power every time he smacks your door. So, and just one last thing about the movements. When Foxy, as soon as he ends, his whole banging on the other door, we'll see that in night 2 today. I think we'll see him in night 2. If not, I will just try to let him get there. You open the door instantly, he will, like after the knocking's finished, you will die. So just try to avoid that. I usually like to leave it like 2 to 3 seconds after he finishes knocking, and then he will have left properly. So, but if you just heard them, like now, the pots and pans, that means that Chica is in the kitchen. And that's basically everything. Freddy has his own type of music that he has in the kitchen as well. So it's pretty easy to tell when, they're in there, but you just have to rely off of the moving sounds on your left and right corridor for um, Bonnie and Chica. Now, there is a Easter egg with this poster where sometimes it'll be a golden version of this, which then you'll hear a laugh and then you'll put your camera down and there'll be like a dead suit there that if you don't put up your camera, within I think it's like 3-4 seconds, you will die. So just try to avoid that. That's pretty much all the movement though with all the animatronics. But here we are on night 2, so hopefully we start seeing a bit of movement this time around. I'll probably do night 2 and then end it. And if you want to see another part, you can just let me know. But I will let you listen to the lore again.
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses. It might be a good idea to peek at those cameras while I talk, just to make sure everyone's in their proper place. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come off stage very often. I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door lights. There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots happen to be right outside your doors. So if you can't find something or someone on your cameras, be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react. Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that. Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems to blink, and he becomes more active if the cameras remain off for long periods of time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure you have everything under control. Talk to you soon.
So like I said in the night one stage, I will try to get Foxy to attack us this night, so then you can understand the mechanics and how to move forward with the further nights. Because there are quite a few people that haven't played this game, and I know that there will be, people that do. So, yeah, I'm just out here just to try to give you all a hand where I can. So, yeah, but if Bonnie would leave my door, that'd be very nice. But he just wants to sit there apparently. For anyone that has played, just let me know. In night two, it always seems that Bonnie just does not want to leave your door early on in another night, and it gets a bit annoying. Anyway, this is the Foxy animatronic, so yeah, that's his stage one. He's got two other stages, but if you catch him on the last stage too late, you might not have enough time to close your door. So yeah, just watch out for that. But man, Bonnie really does not want to leave. If you do like this style of content, I won't be one of them YouTubers and just be like like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. That's just a real turn off whenever I see that all the time. So if you do like the content, just let me know in the comments what you would want me to stream. It doesn't have to be this. It can be some other horror game. It can be just some normal game. It can be anything that you want. So I'm just trying to look at what the community wants, and I will try to deliver the best I can. So also let me know if there's anything that you would say that you would want me to change about the style of content. Whether you want like more edits, more sound effects, stuff like that. What would drag you in more to would wanting this style of content? So yeah. Anyway, good to see Bonnie has finally left. But typically you want your percent to be at 50 at 3, and at the moment we're at 2 a.m. on 50. So if Bonnie doesn't charge me and stand at my door for the whole night, I should be okay. But we are at 3 a.m. now, so if I was at 3 a.m. on 50% on other later nights, then this would be a problem. But as we can see, Fox is on his stage 2, where he's ready to pounce, basically. So whenever he's not in this view now, it means he's gone, and he'll be on 2A. So, but another thing to note is that when Bonnie's here, Foxy can't come down because he would just be in Bonnie's way. So as soon as Bonnie moves, then he can like automatically just charge down that hallway if you leave him for too long. So yeah, keep that in mind. But apart from that, I think that's basically everything you need to know about the game. Really, it's a very unique style of game. Yep, see, we got that. So if we close that door, 2A, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And he's gone. You should be able to see that we lost some power when he came down to the door, but now I've got to really put on my boots and try to win the night now. That one 33, at 3 a.m. So yeah, it's definitely not looking good at the moment. I just have to hope that I can make it through and push forward. So yeah, if it was on 50% at like the later nights, I would be in strife. I can't do it when I'm on like 50 on like night 4 or 5, because as the night gets later, there's more stuff that you have to take control of. So yeah, and you'll occasionally get them, it's me messages, and some people get very scared by that. 4 a.m. 22. I just have to hope that Fox doesn't charge me again, and I should make it through. I'll probably try to experience a few jump scares for you in the next episode, so then you can find out what it's like. And that being said, it's a pretty... Oh, how much percent will I lose? Oh, 1, 2, 3. It's yeah, it's gonna be a close night actually. Um, Definitely not the percentage that you'd want on night 2 at this hour. Um, so yeah, very hard game to get right, this one. And I plan to do all of the games, so I can have 2, 3, 4, 5, which is Sister Location, 6, which is Pizzeria Simulator, 7, which I believe is Help Wanted, but I won't be able to do VR. I'll just be able to do the normal game, but you can still get a good grasp on what it's about. Unless you want me to do like FNAF World, and I can obviously do that. But apart from that, I think this night is pretty much over. 3%, 5 AM, I should be able to get through here. A honk for good luck. We should be through. I don't, yeah, cool, we're there. Thanks for sticking around, if you did, and I will see you in the next one then. And then we'll probably try to do night 3 and night 4, and then I'll try night 5 and 6. I definitely won't be able to do 2020 mode though, which is going to be um, way out of my skill level. So yeah, my name's not Markiplier, so there's no way that I'd be able to do this. But yeah, anyway, uh, let me know how you felt about the video in the comments, and thanks for sticking around.